It's time for Penn State football open practice highlights, so let's get hyped and let's get this video to 500 likes. So hit that like button. Hit it. Hit it. There you go. Let's start with the wide receivers and the quarterbacks for Penn State open practice, because one major focus of this week coming out of the Purdue game for the Nittany Lions is catching the football. James Franklin mentioned the Nittany Lions need to do a better job of that on offense, with several players dropping critical passes, 5 in the game against Purdue. KeAndre Lambert-Smith led the team with 2 of those, working on that this week in practice. Head coach James Franklin was asked about the quarterback competition, did not provide any updates to the players competing behind starter Sean Clifford for the backup job. Last week, Drew Aller came into the game as the primary backup for the Penn State starter, and there is a chance you'll see multiple quarterbacks in the game even earlier than you might expect. James Franklin hinted that they've thought about some of those things. By the way, receivers with problems catching, not a problem for Mitchell Tinsley. But it's not just the offense where the Nittany Lions are focusing their efforts on catching the football. The major theme coming out of the game against Purdue, Penn State dropped multiple interceptions that could have changed the tide of the game, some that might have even gone for touchdowns against Aiden O'Connell and the Boilermakers. So the Penn State defense, focusing on that as they always do, taking the football away, is a core tenet of Manny Diaz's defense. Both the defensive backs and the linebackers working on their ball skills in practice as part of drops and drop drills in zone coverage. Abdul Carter got a little excited. He wanted to go through the drill first, but that false start didn't hurt him too much after Charlie Catcher went. He was able to go through the drill and looked good doing it. Not only did he look good the first time around, but his second time around through the drill, we saw yet another one-handed catch for the Nittany Lions. So if they can get into the game, maybe not a problem catching the football next week. Another area of focus for the Nittany Lions coming out of the game against Purdue is the ground attack, still stagnant in their season opening game, but the Nittany Lions running backs working on breaking tackles. Only 5 broken tackles, 4 of them coming from Kevon Lee in the game against Purdue. They'll need to be more explosive and hit some of those big runs by making players miss in the hole. That's what they're doing in this drill. That'll do it for open practice highlights. Hit that subscribe button.